6:30 a.m. right now on this Tuesday, November 5th. It is Election Day. I'm Michael Gordugo.
I'm Darlene Rodriguez. Adelle Caballero is here telling us how to get around. There's a crash in New Jersey you're going to talk about. Marie LaRosa looking at this Election Day weather.
Yeah, it's warm. It's dry out there as far as precipitation. So all in all, pretty easy to get out and about. I'm keeping an eye on some fog. So far, so good, though, over the Hudson River as we look at the Governor Mario M. Cuomo Bridge. Starting to see some reduced visibility begin to pop up in parts of Long Island, Nassau, especially into Suffolk County right now. You can see Eastport about 2 3/4 mile, but especially Central and South Jersey. So if your travels take you there, you're going to run into that. Otherwise, again, patchy clouds, and that's about it. 56 at Central Park. We're at 53 in White Plains, Sussex. 51 with 50 in Islip and Belmar, now at 54. So we're starting off really mild. We're going to end up pretty mild. By 1 o'clock, 69 degrees, sun and clouds. More sunshine as the afternoon progresses. 71 through 4 p.m. after a high of 73. And evening election time for you guys, we're looking at temperatures still in the mid and upper 60s with fair skies, and that includes straight through 10 o'clock tonight. All right, it's 6:31 though right now, and check out some of these slowdowns. Adele, what's the latest?
Yeah, they're definitely starting to trickle in right now. We are watching a crash that's just popped up on Route 1 southbound over by Woodbridge Avenue. You've got one lane closed off. Delays are already building through the area. Stick with the Turnpike or 27 instead. Both are delay-free rides. Heading a little further north, routes 1 and 9 northbound over by the Pulaski Skyway. We still have this crash also taking out a lane. This could impact your commute heading into the Holland Tunnel. And you've got BD and Staten Island railway service changes as well as Northeast Corridor. Darlene, Michael, back to you.
Thank you very much, Adele.
For school as well. Let's check in with Maria.
Yeah, you know, the last few mornings we needed the jackets, but as the kids head to school today, it's a little milder. We do have some fog and a little humidity out there, and overall it's a warm one. In fact, by lunchtime, 68 degrees. After school and recess, temperatures will be in the low 70s. No rain today, but I've got that in the forecast and pretty good shot at it in the 10-day.
Thanks so much, Maria. Also,
further north here, New York State Thruway on the southbound side, we've got a crash heading into the 287 split coming up in just a few minutes. We've also got an update for you on those train issues. But let's take a live look outside right now onto the Grand Central Parkway. Still a quiet ride by LaGuardia Airport. Darlene, Michael.
Thank you, Adele. And
In the summer and fall with rainfall, it's so dramatic.
Yeah.
It's incredibly dramatic, absolutely, and very extreme. And we were talking about how we had all those flood events in August, and that wasn't that long ago. But since September 1st, we're more than 7.5 inches below average at Central Park, and that feels like it's insurmountable, especially when you're just looking at that record keeping between September 1st and the end of November. That's climatological fall. We only have a few more weeks to try and make up some ground. I don't see anything that's coming our way that'll completely erase the deficit or really bust the drought, but we do have some coming our way. So let's show you the cold front that we're tracking for tomorrow and into Thursday. That's not it, but it will drop our temperatures a bit, of course, leading up to it with some record warmth into tomorrow. But all eyes on the Gulf Coast by the end of the week into the weekend. This is Rafael. We expect this to come ashore as a tropical storm, with it that tropical moisture, and then we have another storm system that'll be coming out of the southwest to sort of pick up and be infused with some of that. So I think this is looking like one of our better chances than we've seen over the last several weeks to get area-wide rainfall. Again, not drought busting, but we'll take it, maybe as much as a 1/4 inch to a 1/2 inch in some spots as we see it right now. Again, timing being mostly on Sunday and into Monday. So today, rain is not an issue at all. It'll be breezy and mild. So as far as weather goes on Election Day, can't beat it. We've got 68 degrees through noontime, and as the polls close later on this evening, it's still remaining very, very mild. Of course, tomorrow still on track to set some records here really across the board, including Central Park, where that record before was set just 2 years ago. Looking into Nassau County right now, you see a little bit of that haze, plenty of leaves on the trees still. We have the Battery at 55 degrees, Belrose at 50, Caldwell now in the upper 40s. So headed to 73 today, breezy by the afternoon, stays really mild overnight. Temperature down to 63 degrees. And so tomorrow it will feel very warm and breezy too. By Thursday, Friday into Saturday, there's that cool down, but we're still going to be above average. Yes, in the low to mid 60s, still above average. After the showers move out on Monday, another chance popping up by the end of next week. All right, 6:48. Adele, what's the latest?
Right now we do have this crash a little further north on the Thruway southbound over by the 287 split and merge. We are already seeing delays pick up through the area. Once you make your way past that, you're also going to be tapping on the brakes as you make that approach into the Mario Cuomo Bridge. Heading a little little further down here, some good news. This earlier crash on routes 1 and 9 over by the Pulaski Skyway, that's cleared out. As you make your way a little further along here into the Holland Tunnel Turnpike approach, that's still looking good. But the 139 approach, you can expect to see about 20-minute delays here on that inbound side. Let's take a quick check here at those gas prices. Filling up at the pump, New York, you've got $3.18 a gallon, $2.92 for New Jersey, and Connecticut, $3.06 a gallon. As a reminder, alternate side is suspended for today. You still have to feed those meters, though. Darlene, back to you.
All right. Thank you very much.
We look upward here, and so are the temperatures over the last 24 hours. 10 to 20 degrees warmer, in fact. So we have definitely started that warm up. Along with that, you probably can see it and feel it. It's more humid. So the dew point temperatures are up 20 plus degrees in some spots. So it's led to some fog and, yes, a little bit of that haze, but such a pretty sunrise. We'll see sun and clouds through the day. It is going to be dry and it's going to be warm. If noontime is your time to head out to the polls or anywhere, it'll be close to 70 at that point. 73 degrees are high, but look at how mild it stays straight through the evening with fair skies into tonight. Temperatures will hover in the city in the mid 60s straight through tomorrow morning. All right, let's talk about this morning, though, and everyone out and about. What's the latest, Adele?
Yeah, right now we have a mix of things, some going on right now as we speak. Well, everything going on right now as we speak, but some that we can see lasting throughout the day here. B and Staten Island Railway, you've got some service changes there. New Jersey Transit Northeast Corridor, we are also keeping an eye on service changes. And PATH trains, we have police department activity. This is ongoing police department activity. No word yet on when this is going to wrap up. Newark to World Trade Center, definitely tack on extra time for your commute there. And then throughout the day here, specifically during rush hour with your Metro North modified service, they will be running at 94% normal weekday service. And of course, we will keep you posted on all that. Darlene, Michael, back to you.
All right. Thank you very much. Election Day Tuesday morning.
Yeah, things are looking warm today, warmer tomorrow, in fact, and dry as well. So we're still rain-free even to Thursday after the front comes through and knocks our temperatures down a bit. And after record-setting warmth, yes, we have temperatures back in the 60s for a while, but I have an excellent chance of showers back in the forecast too in the 10-day forecast.
Thanks so much. Also, still to
JFK Airport, expect to see delays here. We've got a new traffic pattern on the Van Wyck Expressway northbound from the airport heading out to the Belt Parkway. Coming up in just a few minutes, we're going to help you get around town this election day with closures that could definitely slow down your commute. Here's a live look outside right now onto the Hamilton Bridge. You're watching Today in New York.